are here basically to enjoy yourselves. Why should the universe exist at all? Have you not seen Nataraja's dance? He is merely dancing, isn't it? It is a dance of creation. He is simply celebrating life. So, each one has to find out how to celebrate this life. What comes your way, accept it and enjoy it. You have to create what you want. Life could be divided into 4 phases. In the first phase of life, you are expected to acquire knowledge and maintain your body healthy and strong. In this phase of life, you must be focused on education, acquiring skills and preparing for the future. In the second phase, you must acquire wealth, get married, have children, perform your responsibilities towards your family, enjoy the world and fulfill your desires. In the third phase, if you are really fulfilled in your life, craving would have ceased. In this phase, you could be with your family but should feel detached from your family. You must serve the world. You must be concerned about people, but nothing personal should be there. In the last and final phase of your life, you should not be attached to the world. This is the phase in which you seek liberation. You cannot just continue in the first phase of life because it would soon become meaningless. Therefore, you must move on to the second phase and embrace its pleasures and pains. These two would soon lose meaning, and therefore you move on to the third phase of serving the people. These two would ultimately stop giving satisfaction. It is then that you move on to liberation. Hopefully, if you are awakened, the same mountains, the same stars you saw earlier would look very different. You could enjoy the world and simply pass away from this world. This is the game of life. But on the other hand, you are taking it very seriously. There must be liberation from work. It does not mean not doing work. You don't see it as work anymore. You see it as play. So you must see everything as a game. You must know everything is a passing phase. Everything will come to an end soon because there is nothing permanent. Order will move into disorder. Disorder will move into order. Weak man may become strong. Strong man could become weak. Intelligent people may become unintelligent. Unintelligent may become intelligent. Love could become hate. Hate could become love. This is the law of the universe. You cannot stop these things, so you have to accept them. If you accept them, you will start enjoying life. You will be playing with it. That is the thrill of living. Everything ultimately is like the onion. If you go on peeling the onion, you find there is nothing in the end. Similarly, if you go on peeling life's experiences, consciousness, God, or anything, in the end you would feel there is nothing but silence. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a riddle to be solved or understood. That's all there is to it. All things emerge from that silence and return to that silence. You too would eventually merge into that silence from which you emerged in the first instance.
had the opportunity of attending the Oneness Health course. One of the experience that I had is that people like us who are professionals are every day faced with a lot of pressure and stress. And because of that pressure and stress and the deadlines that we have to meet, we get a lot of tension, we get a lot of headache and many other symptoms that any of us would be facing. I used to personally get a lot of headache when I used to be facing pressures or deadlines or timelines. During the process, I was made aware that my headache is related to my stress. As I was faced with pressure and deadlines and timelines, I realized that I had a lot of headache. Sometimes I took it as if it was some food that I had taken because of which I was having some headache. But then in the process I realized that it was the pressure, the deadlines that I was not able to handle. And because of that I used to have a lot of headache. And in the process I experienced the same headache, and believe me, in the process the headache was gone. Now I have a feeling that I am, no matter whatever challenge you give me, whatever deadline you give me, all my pressure, all my headache, everything will be gone. There was an old friend of mine who I was very faithful to, but then she ended up coming to a conclusion saying that I used her for my own selfish purpose. That's where I developed a grudge for her, and I never let go for quite a long time until the time I attended the Oneness Health course. It's during the health course that I realized that this grudge was there since the time she behaved with me like that. I experienced the same grudge during the process, and then all my grudge had gone. Today, even if she comes before me, I don't think I'll have any grudges against her. And during the process, I didn't have any constipation problem. All the 6 days went very smooth. That's where I realized that body is not just the way we see it. It's our mind, it's our emotions, it's our thoughts that affect our body. I thank the founders from the bottom of my heart.
During this short period of 3 years, by Amma Bhagavan's grace, we have been able to attend all the programs, various darshans, Anugrah Diksha, Arogya Diksha, Mahadiksha, etc. I underwent an open heart surgery 2 years back, and 2 months back I attended the Arogya Diksha program in Nemam on the diet aspects, exercise and mind control. We have been following the same for the last 2 months in our house in a proper manner. We are extremely happy to say it has given fantastic results, and both my sugar and cholesterol levels have come down to normal consistently. So much so, all my doctors have reduced all my medicines to bare minimum, and we are sure that within 1 more month all the medicines will be taken away. We are feeling very energetic and we don't feel the pangs of hunger. My wife has also benefited tremendously. She has been able to overcome her problem of varicose veins. We are very much thankful to Bhagavan for having given us this knowledge, because of which we have been able to overcome our major hurdles in our health.
Tailoring centers are being established. Women becoming self-sufficient by undertaking tailoring course. These programs for women are making them confident and financially independent.
ఈ టైలరింగ్ అనేది అందరికీ, అంటే లేడీస్కి మంచి ఉపాధి మార్గము. ఇంట్లో ఉండి టైలరింగ్ కుట్టుకుంటూ ఇంట్లో పిల్లల్ని చూసుకుంటూ భర్తకి సాయంగా ఉండొచ్చు. కాబట్టి వన్నెస్ వాళ్ళకి థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్తాను.
In my youth course, I have experienced the family relations, and I have experienced mainly the bond with my father. I was very much lacking with my father's bond. In my youth course, the Bhagwan has shown me the real Sudhakar and the real Shruti. I was just experiencing my father, and the exact situations were going on, and Shruti was just like hating Sudhakar, and all that were going on in myself. But now, after the course, today I can experience my father as he is, because Bhagwan has removed all the conditionings and beliefs. He has completely pure me, and now I am very much confident that I have been successful in my relationships also. And today I am a successful lawyer. As per Bhagwan's grace, I am leading, and this is all because of my beloved Amma Bhagavan, and I am very grateful to them. Thank you.